Despite losing Chet Holmgren for this season, the OKC Thunder were still one of the more interesting teams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has had a career year and has solidified himself as a top 15 player in this league. Josh Giddey is far outperforming his projections as a player, and even Jalen Williams, or J-Dub, is looking like a hidden star that everyone needs to talk about. The Thunder are overall the youngest team in the entire NBA at just 23 years of age. They far exceeded their expectations as they're still in the playoff hunt. Chet Holmgren is set to come back next season. They still have a ton of draft capital to further build their team. Here's why I'm impressed by the OKC Thunder's present and future, and why I strongly believe they could be a future NBA dynasty. But before we continue, be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel. Also, be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Through great scouting and smart trades, the OKC Thunder have been able to build a strong foundation for success and one of the better young cores in the NBA. And to get to where we are now, we have to date all the way back to the summer of 2019. After the Thunder were eliminated by the Portland Trail Blazers in the NBA playoffs, the Thunder capitalized off a unique situation with Kawhi Leonard and the LA Clippers. Kawhi wanted to join the Clippers in free agency, but wouldn't do so unless the Clippers acquired Paul George from the OKC Thunder. A situation that gave OKC literally all the leverage in the world that got them a legendary haul. This package included Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari, 5 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps. And it's safe to say that the deal has panned out. In just his first season with the team, Shai averaged 19, 6, and 3 and was the second best player on a 5th-seeded playoff team. A team, I might add, that had a 0.2% chance of making the NBA playoffs. That same season, he was the youngest player in league history to have a 20 points, 20 rebound triple-double, shot 45% from mid-range, and shot 42% on catch-and-shoot threes. Over his next 2 seasons with the team, without CP3 beside him, Shai got even better. He averaged 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists, and got to the line 7 times a game while being the #1 option on an OKC team that wasn't all that talented. Moreover, 2023 is a year when Shai completely put the league on notice. At just 24 years of age, he's currently 5th in the entire league in scoring at 31 points per game. This isn't empty calorie stats or inefficient shot chucking 30 points either. He's doing this on 51% from the field and is shooting 91% from the free throw line, where he gets there at one of the highest rates in the entire league. If SGA keeps this up, he'll be only the 3rd guard in league history to average at least 30 points on 50% or better shooting for an entire season, joining Michael Jordan and Steph Curry. In terms of how he dominates, SGA isn't someone who's going to kill you by making 10 threes in a game, but he's able to dominate the competition in the paint. SGA drives more than any player in the entire league, and that's how he keeps his defenders in trouble. He gets fouled 6 times a game on drives, generates the most points on drives in the entire league at 17 a game, and is a master in the paint. He's not the greatest athlete or freak of nature heading to the rim, but his footwork, handle, and ability to change pace at a moment's notice make him nearly unstoppable. Additionally, he's shooting 45% from mid-range and is also chipping in 6 assists and 2 steals a game. Another OKC Thunder player that I'm greatly impressed with is Josh Giddey, who has greatly outperformed his expectations out of the draft. Josh Giddey was touted for his larger size, basketball IQ, elite vision, and ability to run the break out of Australia. However, questions were raised about his thinner frame, his slower release, and lack of elite athleticism. He, therefore, was mocked somewhere in the 10 to 14 range of the lottery, but OKC took a flyer on him that has paid off. In his rookie season, he was the youngest player ever to record a triple-double, was the second youngest player to record a triple-double after his own record, the first rookie since Oscar Robertson to record 3 straight triple-doubles, and was the 4th player to ever record a triple-double at Madison Square Garden. Giddey is such a fun player to watch given how great of a passer he actually is. Like, a 20-year-old shouldn't be one of the better passers in the league, but he legitimately is. He sees the floor exceptionally well, is great in transition, and he's one of the reasons why the Thunder are 3rd in transition scoring in the entire league. Giddey does have the threats of his floater game and has the ability to score at the rim, but I think the next evolution of his game has to be the improvement in his outside shooting. If he could be just a league average shooter or even better from 3 moving forward, then his playmaking will reach another level as well. Moreover, OKC are more than just Shai and Giddey, as Jalen Williams, or J-Dub, is making a name for himself. Over his last 5 games, he's averaging an ultra-efficient 22 points and 5 rebounds and 5 assists on 57% from the field and 47% from 3. This would be impressive from practically any support piece in the league, but when you consider that he's just a rookie, you really see the promise that he has. He has a nice crafty handle and can act as a play initiator. He finishes well at the rim in either half court or in transition. He's demonstrated that he can be a reliable outside shooter, particularly in catch and shoot situations, and shows promise as a good playmaker. Between Shai, Giddey, and J-Dub, OKC potentially has a 3-headed monster for the future, and the average age between them is just under 22. OKC has that promise on the roster, and I haven't even mentioned Lou Dort, Kenrich Williams, Trey Mann, Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, who I might add is shooting 44% from 3, and Jay Will. But how could I forget about Chet Holmgren? Chet was unfortunately out for the season due to an injury he faced in the off-season, but we're definitely going to see his impact in full force in the 2024 season. Chet is an all-versatile big with a nice space-up game, is a great shooter, and has great length and agility to move across the perimeter, and was one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in college basketball last season. He has the ability to go coast to coast and take on bigs in transition. That aforementioned shooting touch is going to make him such a great pick and pop partner in situations with Shai, Giddey, and J-Dub, and he has the potential to be one of the best bigs in the entire league. He will need to build up his frame as he gets more and more years under his belt in this league, but a healthy Chet Holmgren this season probably would have even placed OKC directly in the playoffs. OKC have the young pieces, they have a boatload of picks between themselves and other deals that they've made, and they consequently have the trade assets to target the next disgruntled star to pair them with what they already have. It takes a lot to be considered an NBA dynasty, and it is a wait-and-see approach with almost every team. But if OKC are as good as I think they are, then the league is in a heap of trouble. With that being said, let me know how you feel about the OKC Thunder in the comment section down below. What's impressed you most about the OKC Thunder this season, and let me know whether you think they have NBA dynasty potential. Also, comment down below your favorite young talent on the OKC Thunder and thoughts on how Chet Holmgren will help this team. Be sure to leave a like on the video as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel. Also, be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Hope to see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.